So, I tried a few times to start the live stream, and some stuff happened, some complications, but I think it's working now. Let me check here. Huh. Should say I'm live. If any of you guys join in, can you tell me? Because I'm not sure if, oh, there's two. Oh no. There are two that are scheduled, and oh my god, this is a weird thing to happen. This is what happens when you have failed live streams that try to start. I don't know if I'm live. I don't know if I'm live. I'm trying to figure that out. Do you guys see me, or? Because it's not giving any indication. It's just it's the weirdest thing. Oh, that is really something, isn't it? Come on now. Ah, man, I don't know. Let's see if I can change something here. It says I have 2 comments, but I can't see them. It's the most... I'm gonna try something out. Alright, we're gonna broadcast settings. I'm going to have to activate this. So now, although now we're in a box here, I can read this stuff. Alright, so cam destroyer, right? Hey. So it's good to know that I'm live. Alright, thank you very much. Yeah, because it's not showing up on YouTube. Or well, maybe it is for you, but it's not for me. It's the most interesting thing. Well, either way though, so we're going to do what this live stream said, and we're going to start off by finishing the intro. So I've been working on it since my last live stream, which was almost 3 days ago now, if not 3 days, not quite sure. And I've done a lot. I've added in dialogue, I've added in a guard scene, I've made the elevator work, done a lot of stuff, and I added like the intro thing. So you're gonna see that now, and then we're gonna work on fine-tuning a few things. So here we go. Alright. Yes, the milk lamp. I will be adding that in at some point. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, but I definitely do want to add in the milk lamp. Alright. So now here's kind of what happens. The guard, I think we established last time that the guard will walk. No, we didn't. So the guard has dialogue now, right? And it's like, hey, step out of your cell and follow me, right? And you cannot do it, and eventually you'll die. But let's step out. And yeah. Pretty happy with what I have so far. Thank God for a secondary viewing via my live stream guide as opposed to just YouTube. So as you can see, now we have, let's ignore him for a moment. He's not gonna shoot us yet. We'll add that in. So we have all these guards here squatting at their desks, which I find to be somewhat charming. Is wearing a coconut. What? You talk about like on their heads? That's a poor rendition of a helmet, but I mean coconut smoking, I'll take it, right? Yeah. So let's continue. And the coolest thing is, watch this. And then the elevator starts. And so you start going down all the floors. And I think this is pretty cool. So it really kind of shows just how large the facility is. And you hit the bottom, and the door opens. And we're going to make it now to where this guard here will start walking out. Because currently, I haven't made it to where the first actual quarter stop. So actually when you step back here and you go back, he restarts. Like that, he disappears. So we're going to be fixing that. I've already added in the other rooms, so if we go over here... Wait, wrong door. Whoops. So if we go over here, and we open this, then we'll see this room here. How do I... There's this room. How do I what? Am I not seeing the full message, or... because it just says how do you... Oh, how do I make a jump scare? Well, there aren't really going to be many jump scares in the game, but you'd have to be more specific. Like, what kind of jump scare are you looking for? Yeah, so while I wait for you to type, here's kind of where the 173 area is. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It definitely looks a lot better than the original one. And it's a lot more compact, not needlessly large. Then in here we're gonna have like that little area where like there's gonna be maybe mops, cleaning supplies, hazmat suits, right, for the D class maybe, I'm thinking. And then over here, this is actually gonna be this is actually gonna be where the map starts, right? So instead of there being a door inside 173's area for you to escape through, you're actually gonna have to run back here and go through here, and then this door is not gonna work. Ah. And how do you make a death or quick jump scare? Alright, so I'll show you how I make a death really quickly, since we'll be going into editing anyways. I don't see why not. So let's go over here, and at least now I can see my elapsed time, which we're at 6 minutes. Alright, so how I make a death sequence is I actually have something in the character here, and we'll get into jump scares shortly. There's a few different types you can use. You're gonna have to elaborate definitely on what kind of jump scare, because like there's in-game jump scares where you're still in the player and something jumps at you like that, or there's like cutscene where it like cuts to a jump scare that I've seen some people do. There's different types. But with the death sequence, I can show you that because I have one here. It is in this one. We're gonna ignore all of this because all of these are just different scenarios. All that really matters is one of them. So basically what happens is this. So one of these death sequences happens. It says 173 killed me, or 106 killed me, or I think guard shot me, whatever it is, right? It goes to this counter which activates the death sequence, right? Once this counter activates, you are going to die. It's only a matter of one. So now what happens is when this counter activates, it activates 4 things. Also, sorry for any noises. I recently ate, and I just really wanted to get this out because I'm like really excited. So sorry about that. But it activates 4 things. It activates death sequence enabled. It activates this not gate, activates this camera, and it activates this timer. So now what these do is this camera here will actually orient you so you're looking upwards. It's like you fell down, right? So that will activate as soon as this counter goes up. This here activates the gradient effects, which looks like this, right? So it creates kind of like that death look. And the other thing that instantly starts, aside from this just being making sure that anything else that would be necessary in life doesn't activate during death, that's just an extra parameter. But this here, what this does is this NOT gate actually goes to several sequences within the actual body. So it's right there. It turns off AND gates, whatnot. Basically, it stops the player from moving. It stops the player from... I think they can still open the menu. I should change that. But it stops the player from moving and whatnot. So this makes it so that way you're not running around where you're lying on the floor dead. It kind of make it look weird. And then, yeah, so that's what that does. Now over here, and in-game jump scares. That is a weird way that text is being cut up for me. In-game jump scares, actually I'll quickly finish explaining this first. It's not very much, but once the camera's finished, right, so once you fall on the ground, it activates this timer here. Once that timer goes up to 1.8 seconds, it wipes the screen, and then it ends the scene, and it also makes a thudding sound, so it sounds like you hit the ground when that finishes. Also, in-game jump scares. There are different types of in-game jump scares. You're going to need to be more specific with that. Like, what kind of jump scare? Are you talking about, like, in the actual map? Are you talking about, like, a cutscene jump scare kind of thing, where it cuts to the jump scare? You're talking about, kind of like, on the screen, omniscient, like, not omniscient, like, on the screen, like, not part of the map kind of jump scare? I mean, there's different types. So I'm not quite sure what you mean by in-game jump scare, seeing as they're different in the map. Okay. So in the map, for a jump scare like that, I suppose what you would do is maybe put an emitter on the player, right? And basically have it emit somewhere, like whatever you're having a jump scare, like emit somewhere over here, kind of far away-ish. If you have a fog, especially, this will be very useful. And basically have it race towards the player, right? Should I get dreams and what? Oh, you're watching my stream. That's pretty cool. I think you should get dreams. That's definitely worth it. Dreams is definitely get dreams. I think it's worth it. So yeah, apparently, one of my friends is watching my stream. So hey, how you doing? Just kind of answering some questions in the chat right now, but definitely get dreams. I think it's more than worth it. All right, but yeah, so that's my best guess. My best solution for you would probably be using emitters and have the jump scare emit and then race towards the player with the velocity settings inside the emitter. And if that doesn't work, then you can probably just use a follower and have it go pretty fast. You're gonna want it to be non-collidable though, because if it's collidable, then it'll hit a wall or something like that, and it won't be able to go through. So that's how you would do it. I might make a video on that later and kind of like show how to do it in more depth, because as of right now, this live stream is mainly for the intro scene, so I don't want to go too deep into it. So what we're gonna do is first, let's jump back into it. Right? Is we want to make it to where this guard doesn't disappear when you go there, right? Because when you go there, if you leave and come back, it activates the parameters and it causes this to reset. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this microchip here, because that's where the wire for the that's annoying, because that's where the wire for the action recorder is, or for the puppet recorder, I think it's possession recorder. So it goes right here and it comes from this AND gate. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get a counter. We can just copy these two, right? And we're going to bring it down here. What we're going to do is we're going to just attach it to this AND gate. Now what the counter is going to do is when you go over here, when the elevator door closes, not when you go in, but when the door closes, it's actually going to activate that counter and make it to where that possession recorder is no longer usable. So that would come, I believe, from let's do this one. So I'll explain what some of this logic is. I haven't cleaned it up yet because I'm still making it, but all will be made clear very shortly. So I think I still have the wire in my hand. Good. And we're going to connect it to this counter. So once the door closes, or actually once you go in there and that counter activates, this is going to go up, which is going to turn this off and make that no longer usable. So now what should happen is if we activate this, then the possessions should still work, but once you go in the elevator and once you go down to the first floor, he will no longer disappear. And if that happens, then we can start on the next part, which is pretty important as well. I'm not quite sure where I want the guard to stop, but we'll figure it out. Let's wait for him to open the door and run out. Let's go. It's a nice facility you got there, good sir. Whoever made this deserves a job at Media Molecule. I think they're really good at architecture. These really nice textureless flat walls. Couldn't make it better myself. Right. So let's wait. Alright, didn't disappear. Alright, I said sub level 10 please. Okay. Just like try to get away, back, still here. Okay, alright, good. I really like this elevator scene. I think it does a good job at showing how large the facility is. Alright, now what we're gonna do is... Oh yeah, by the way, I need to fix that. That's a small thing, but like, the button's floating. That's because I fixed the door slightly. Now we're gonna back away. Alright, that's far enough. I'm gonna come back. And he's still here. Perfect. Now we're not gonna reset for this one because we don't need to. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to grab another possession recorder. And we're just gonna walk forward. Alright. Oh no. Let's restart that. I kind of messed up with that. The sensitivity for turning is a bit much. We don't want the guard looking like he's drunk now, do we? So let's go in. Thanks, Bob. That is a really sensitive, wait! Wrong door! It's this... Okay, alright, let's try this again. We got this. I can do it. Alright. Thanks, Bob. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Yeah, this turning sensitivity is a little high for controlling it, but it allows him to turn fast, so... really kind of have to determine if it's worth it, which I think it is. Alright. Now, I'm not going to close the doors behind me because I'll be adding in a second guard maybe to do that, or maybe I'll have guards waiting on the sides of the doors. We'll figure it out. Oh no. I have invisible mode. I can see, this is going to be weird. Going through doors. Maybe right there. I think. I like that spot. So he's going to hand over the paper. And yeah. Cool. Perfect. So we set that down. Alright, that's ready to go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. And we're going to add in some parameters. So first. Now remember that counter. Oh my god, why you gotta do that? Is it because I saved position? I don't want it to do that. I don't know. What have I done? Alright. So now what we're going to do is, see this counter, that counter's on? So what we can do is, that can stay the same, so we're just going to copy this AND gate, right? Counter is on. There in the general area. And let's say, watch this. We're going to make this, keep changes, do not turn on travel. We're going to turn on sustain. And when that is end on trigger, alright, cool. We're going to get this NOT gate here. We're going to get this count. I don't know why I just didn't copy both at the same time and keep them level. What we're going to do is we're going to make it to where once this ends, it's going to activate this counter here. And when it activates that counter, it's going to stop it from resetting or whatnot or going all weird. So there we go. Then we just put that in there. Now, we also actually have to add in one more parameter, and that's when this door opens. Now, right here, I have this. Don't worry about it. We're going to be using this one if I'm correct. So let's figure it out. So we're going to add that in there, that parameter. Now if we reset, it should work. I hope. Let's figure it out. Alright. Here we go. I'm also very happy about that little wake up scene. It's simple, but I think it definitely adds a lot more to the game in terms of aesthetic. So we're doing a good job there. Also, fun fact, this is completely off the topic, but I've been listening to a lot of creepypastas recently, and I found this one by Mr. Creepypasta. Well, he didn't make the creepypasta; he narrated it. It's called, I think, "The Ocean is Far Deeper Than We Think," and it's something like, it's this really cool thing. And this is all the more reason, I think, to kind of make a horror game about the ocean, because I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's given me way more inspiration to do it. I just need to know how to make deep, large landscapes, which is very difficult for me. I'm more of the confined spaces type. Alright, don't you move. Don't you move. Don't move. Not yet. And so yeah, expect a like a ocean horror kind of thing. Maybe a video on it. All right, there he goes. Oh, he said thank you to Bob. I'm happy about that. He said thank you to Bob. I'll add it in the text box. I want to name him. Oh, Well, that's a problem. He just okay. Should probably change that to guard press X. Whoops. Wait, I got you covered. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're okay. You're okay. Look, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. This is a problem. I just want to see if you can get to the end properly. Don't worry. Don't worry, Bob. Don't worry, Bob. I'll open the doors for you, Bob. All right, come on, Bob. Don't worry, Bob. Don't worry, Bob. Don't worry, Bob. There you go. There you go, Bob. There you go, Bob. All right, just back away, Bob. Let's back away from Bob, and then we'll go towards Bob, and it should be good. Look at that. Look at you, Bob. You need to get a better grip on your gun there. It's real. Oh my. Okay, so we're almost there. We have to fix a few things, and that mainly just go. I'm sorry. What? Oh, geez, that is hard. Nope. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it to where now it'll look for guard press X. To do that, just put a G. And it should automatically go. Thanks. There it is. Maybe we'll do GU. Wait. And let's get rid of this. I do not want the players able to open the doors. Alright, actually, I mean, we'll make it to where he can't open the door, but if he does, he'll die. Let's do that. Like, the guard, like, no, you get back here. Bang, bang. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So, yeah, we'll keep that there. But we'll also add in guard, press X. Maybe if I do GU. There we go. Alright. We have, I think, what, 3 more doors? Yeah, 3 more doors. So, we're almost there. This is, again, one of the other boring parts of making games like this. But, I mean, once it's done, and we can go on to the next part. And we're almost finished, too. I also added in the 173 encounter area. That area over there, I already added it into the official map, so we don't need to worry about that. All I gotta do is worry about finishing the intro scene, and then we're good to go. I think it's way better than... Nope. I think it's way better than the old one. Definitely improved. Alright. One more door, and then we'll be finished. So, Cam, how's your level going anyways? Making any improvements behind the scenes? I would hope so, because all improvements... let me rephrase, not all improvements are good, of course they're good. It's good to always improve something, even if you think it's finished. That's how you make great games. A very few games start off amazing. Alright, let's close this up, that's good to go. I'm gonna add in like a talk to you later, Bob, kind of thing. And to do that, we don't have to do very much. We're actually going to do the cheap way out, and we're going to use a timer for this one. So, yeah, let's actually do it over here, though. Let's make it its own thing. We're going to make the Bob chip. Alright, Bob will have his own special microchip, just because we all love Bob that much. Bob is just Bob. Yeah, put that chip right in his little chest pocket. Hope you're happy, Bob. I'm going to name it Bob. And you see, we won't know who's saying "talk to you later, Bob," because I'm not gonna add in a little subtitle thing. So when I add in voice acting, it'll be more obvious. But until then, we'll have no idea which guard here is Bob and which guard isn't Bob. Can I please like unsave this? Boab. Yeah. I'm gonna use this one. It's closer. There we go. Oh, please just thank you. I'm coming for you, Bob. Don't worry. There you go. Oh, whoop, got the space. I almost want to like add in a small little thing there, but I'm not gonna do it. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Bob is an innocent man, and I respect that, Bob. Alright, so now we're gonna... Oh, it's all the way down there, isn't it? Okay, let's bring that up here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. We're gonna bring that up here, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a timer. Alright, we're gonna time it, I think, for maybe like just 1 second. It's not gonna be very long. What's gonna happen is we're gonna count that up, and when that hits 1, it's gonna start this little countdown timer. What? Did I accidentally copy the wire with it? What? Alright. And we're gonna do that. And make it like a like a 2 second thing at most. And we're just gonna connect it to this. Let's see how that works. Make sure that's definitely... Oh, that's 5 seconds. Let's make like 1 second. Because I want to add in as much dialogue as possible while keeping it natural feeling. So just like, talk to you later, Bob. Oh, I find Bob to be a very funny... I'm sorry if your name is Bob, but I just like the sound of... It just sounds so Bob-like. How can you not... Like, I don't think I can hate anyone named Bob. I don't think there's a single hateable person named Bob on the planet. And if they are, they probably had their name changed to Bob just because they wanted to be nicer. There is no such thing as a bad Bob. you know what? It should be like, I hope there's a guy who has like a, who gets a tattoo. It's so bad boy, it's just bad Bob. Alright. Bob is God. Alright, let's see if this works. Bob sounds like a bigger, lovable guy. Yeah, you can't hate Bob. No one can hate Bob. Because he's Bob. How do you hate someone who's like Bob? Alright, let's see if it works. Come on. No, that's the wrong thing. You said the wrong thing, you idiot. You didn't address him as Bob. How could you? Hold on a moment. That's not right. What happened? I need to see this. Why did he not address his... Oh, no, I know why. Hold on. First of all, we're going to make it to where he doesn't ask for sub-level 10 again. And how dare he not address Bob as such. That is extremely disrespectful, and I find great offense. Alright, let's bring this in. Alright, let's try that again. You're going to address him as Bob, and I will make sure that's the thing. I don't care how long it takes. And we're going to attach this one. And get rid of this green wire. I know where I went wrong. And where is the other one? We're stopping that from being a thing. We're making that a one time, and that's it. No more. No less. One time. Where is it? Here we are. I'm going to do that. Okay. Add that there, and then add this here. There we go. One time. And I don't think it's gonna restart everything if I do that. So yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, this time we're doing it again. We're trying again. And Bob will be recognized. Bob didn't go to, I don't know where he went to. He didn't go to, what's where, like Stanford University. He didn't get the top of his class in the Navy SEALs to become a highly trained SEAL officer specialized in sniper assault just to be called sub-level 10, please. His name is Bob. And if you don't address him as Bob, I will delete you and I will make another guard just like you and I will put that microchip on him. Because you better recognize Bob as the great and wonderful person he is. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. You know what to do. Yes, indeed. Bob. Alright, good. You were polite, I'm glad, and you were casual, I'm glad. You know what, Bob? It's cool, you can be casual. You earned it. You didn't, though. Alright. Shut up, Steve. Alright, now's your chance. Alright? Now's your chance. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank Bob. Alright. Now let's see if this works. This is the actual important part of the game. Alright. Well, we're doing good so far. He can open doors. I'm happy. We need to close this door behind him. No! Hey! No! Stop! I'm not Bob. You've already talked to him. You can stop now. No! Stop saying that. What's wrong with you? Okay. A few things. First of all, he tried to kill me. I think we all saw that. He very obviously tried to murder me. So, yeah. Definitely something that Steve would do, I think. But that's just me. What can I say? Alright, let's add in a counter, because again, counters are savior. I'll be right back. Right, I think we're good, Alright, Bob will only be addressed once. We must not say the Bob's name in vain. Let's make an SCP. And call it the Book of Bob. Oh, yes, definitely. Alright, I'm gonna do that, and we're actually, I think, let's add in an AND gate to, oh man, what do I do? Alright, yeah. So we're gonna add in an extra input to the AND gate because I want to re-record that because apparently he tried to reclose the door on me, and I don't appreciate that very much. So we're gonna have to re-record that. Let's just add in an extra input there so it'll never turn on. There we go. And try this out. Yeah, it's crazy how we're already 30 minutes in. Oh yeah, I need to fix that though. Cause like you can just zoom out of bed. Alright. Cool thing about this, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, you can read this as long as you want. It's actually when you close it that the guard needs to come and open the door. Alright, Steve. You better not try to kill me this time. I'll dock your paycheck. Let's try to like stop him. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's a third person watching. Cool. Alright, here we go. Alright. Good. Good, Bob. Good. Good, Steve. Good. Good, squatting soldiers. Stay where you are. I did not order you to move. Oh, there we go. Okay. Bend his knee. Okay. Alright, you got this. Oh, I forgot to... No, yeah, that's right. Okay, I completely forgot what I was doing. I just got so caught up in the I got so caught up in Bob politics. Just got really caught up with him talking about Bob. Alright, here we go. See you later, Bob. Yeah, I was like too sensitive. Now it's not sensitive enough. Steve, you need to be more sensitive. I possessed Steve, right? Here we go. We're gonna open the door once. We're only opening it once. Open. Walk through. There we go. Maybe I have this habit of opening and closing doors behind me in SCP because, you know, thing that 173 can go through doors, and it adds just a slight bit of resistance. But I need to fix that because I think that was my fault. I want to center it. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go here. We're like, I'm gonna zoom in like right there. There we go. I like this spot. There, yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so now we're just gonna... Oh no. I know what's gonna happen, and I don't like it. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna connect the sand gate, right? And everything is gonna be fine and dandy, but watch what happens. No, please. No, don't do it. Come on, man. Oh, wow. I'm here now. Let's... Oh, no, you said it wrong. You already walked away from poor Bob and you're up... No, open it back up. And I have to close the doors for him so he can open them back up himself. He's a greedy bastard, he is. This isn't working. This is not... No, don't do it! No, Steve! Oh my... damn it, Steve. It's like, I'll work my way around you, Steve. You are truly a menace. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's close this door. Alright, just pretend like you never opened it. There you go. You got this, Steve. You got this. There you go, Steve. There you go, Steve. There you go. Alright, now you go wait here. God, you look stupid when you're tilting your head like that. Alright. Good. Alright, wait a second. Let's go here. Will he disappear? No, he will not. Perfect. I think we're good. I think now we can make him give me a paper. And no, please don't. Please don't do it. I can't handle it. Okay. Man. I'm not ready. I haven't even finished the other one yet because that creepy ass doll asshole just popped out of nowhere. Alright. We're good. I want to check out that Steve thing again because I feel like, and I don't know what that was about. Let's maybe go to 0.7. I want to see if Steve thanks Bob properly. I'm gonna start adding in like side conversations. I'm gonna add in like scientists walking around, and I want to add in like some guy playing with a duck, a Markiplier duck to be more precise. SCP duck. That'll be like a little homage to the original game, I think. Maybe I'll like put some guy watching Markiplier on the screen. I won't actually put a Markiplier video because I can't, but I'll like spell out Markiplier on the computer. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Oh no, he left. Counter the Destroyer left. He's adding in a... Oh no, he's still here. I guess it just says I have no views. Of Minecraft. Alright, I'm gonna chop my mic. I'll be right back. So I'll be playing, of course. Alright, I am back. I am always here. Oh man. Are you talking about you or Steve? I think you're talking about you. But yeah, either way though, I'm not ready for your staircase. And if you do put a staircase in, make Steve the main villain. Alright, so that works now, right? So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna wait here. And we're gonna make it to where he gives a paper. So we're just gonna add in... Alright, for this we're actually going to have to go in here, right? We're going to have to add in an SCP paper. So we have almost little over 20 minutes left. So, oh, voice crack again. I hate when that happens. So, alright, paper. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend this time just kind of fine-tuning a little bit, right? This paper is huge. Why is it so large? I feel like it should only be maybe like this large. I like that size. Alright, so we're gonna kind of scope out a little bit. We're gonna place down a keyframe. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in. We're gonna select those two, right? And we're gonna have them handed over to the player. Kind of like that. So, there we go. Actually, wait. The paper should be the other way around, because I want to, like, hand it underhanded. Oh, what do you know? But now it's backwards, so it really does matter, actually. Okay, good. Glad thing I accidentally caught that. Also, I should really make this invisible. There we go. I can actually see the hand. Alright, there, like, right about there. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna like move it off a bit. There we go. Gonna make the gun visible again. And then activate the keyframe. So we're gonna I like use my gyroscope because if I try rotating it, it wants to be weird. Please rotate properly. Thank God. Alright. If I do like that, maybe? Oh, but now his hand is... Really? Really? We're gonna be... Oh, no. Come on, come on. Kind of like that, but maybe more like casually. I mean, just be relaxed here, please, dude. All right, there we go. Kind of like that. I like that. So now what we're gonna do, right, is when the that action recorder. Oh, wait. That's better. Alright, so when the action recorder finishes, it's gonna send a signal. Oh, passed it. And it's gonna activate that. So we're almost finished now. We're really close. We're really close. Just need to. Here we are. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a counter. Right? And we're gonna activate this counter. Right? And we're gonna activate this here. That. And we're also going to connect it to what's making this paper here visible. Right? So now, when this turns on, do that. And now what we're going to need to do, oh, this one's going to be a little bit of a more annoying one, but we're going to need to get this D-class jar here. Going to make a little cube. Make it smaller as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to make like a little hitbox area where if the player presses, let's do X, they will pick up the paper. Now, I don't really need to worry about what behind them is, because the guy's going to be rotating to look at the player as well. So I think that should be about good. Like right there. What I'm going to do is if they're in that area, right, and it'll display. But if the player presses X, and we'll do it this. Actually, let's just do press X. It'll be easier than having to go through that entire chip. Press. Ah, that says press X. There we go. And we will make it to where it is the entire scene. So now, oh wait, not that. Sorry, whoops. So now what we'll do is we will add another counter. Let's just do this. Oh, my cat wants to get on my lap. All right. So we will add in that counter there, and what's going to happen is, let's get rid of that wire. This receiver will go into this counter, and we're going to get a NOT gate. Right here. And when they press X, it's going to make it to where it will say, oh, you picked up the paper, and it will stop this AND gate from displaying anything else. So it'll kind of finish that off. Now, what I also want to do is I'm going to go over to the menu system. Yeah, let's just plop one in. Actually, that'll be easier than trying to find, well, going to it, finding it, going all the way back here again. Let's just grab it and then go. It is right. Did I already pass it? Oh wait, creations. I always make that mistake. Is that it? Menu chip. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just place it down, and we're gonna open this up and go into its memory chip, and we're gonna look in papers. So when you pick up 173, which I believe is right here, it's gonna look for 173 document collected. So now all we're gonna do is do that, do this, and actually we're going to add in a pulse here. The reason being is because I don't want to send a constant signal, otherwise you'll never be able to delete your paper and get one back. It's just going to constantly say you're getting more. At least that's what I suspect it to do. So we're actually going to do that. So I'll make it easier. Let's bring that down a bit. And we'll just name it now 173 document collected. Hopefully it will autofill to some degree for me. Document, please. Really? Really? Okay, there it is. Let's make sure that that is correct. It should start kind of pulsating. Or actually, that one will pulsate if I open this one. There it goes. It's pulsing. So we are good now. So we can delete this. And now what should happen? Oh, we're going to do one more thing, actually. We're going to make it to wait. Oh, my cat's like breathing on my mic. We actually don't need. I mean, this needs to go into here. Actually, whoops. Oh, ow, ouch. My cat tried to go onto a chair, and then it it fell off the chair and like scratched down my leg. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Actually, we need this to go into here. So if they press X, and if they are in the zone, then we'll do that. And now we're gonna need one more AND gate, right? So now, oh, and when this activates, I almost want to just reset this, but I don't want that to do anything weird, so we can stick with this. But what I can do now is we can add an AND gate, and if that has not turned on yet, which means if they have not pressed X yet, therefore on, and they're with an area, I want to say, I want to make this as like simple as possible for me when I'm reading in the future, and for you guys as well. So how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Alright. So what I'm trying to do is I want to make it to where it displays like, oh, pick up paper. Alright, so we're going to go this one by one, right? Well, if they're in the zone, pick up paper. And if it's activated, pick up paper. So what we're going to do is I think I want to do this. We're going to get another AND, and we're going to add a hierarchy here. And that's on. And that's on. Here we go. Now we're going to connect it to this. And we'll just name it grab paper. And then what we'll do is we'll actually make it center screen. So we'll put it right there. Make it a little larger. Make that smaller. Grab paper. And a little smaller, and actually let's make it a custom height. I want it to be right around, like right around there. I think that's a good spot. There we go. Perfect. So now what should happen is this. Pick up paper. So now what we'll do, and one more thing, I forgot to get rid of the microchip on the actual paper itself, which I guess is useful-ish, but also not particularly. X-ray mode. Where be that microchip? There it is. Oh, dear. Okay, let's just delete everything but the text. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to figure out, well, why is it not working, right? Alright, well, first of all, that should be activated already because of the fact that the animation finished. So maybe that might be why. Now, if you notice, though, he's not going into his keyframe. Well, why is that? When we look at it, B is empty for some reason. That's interesting. Alright, let's try that out. Odd, let's see. Of course, it's not going to turn towards the player yet. But what happens if I grab it? Actually, first, let's make it to where he rotates. Right? I want to do that before anything else, because I think that will... Otherwise, I'll have to reset and redo it again. And we have 12 minutes left, so we're going to be doing this right on time. Let's do lookout rotator. And now what we're going to do is we are going to do D-class car, D-class charge, D-class car. Again, I don't really know how one would pronounce it. Okay, let's use a precise move. Oh, I'm having trouble looking for that. There it is. No. Just move that out of the way a little bit more. And we're using precise move, so I don't have to accidentally like make it look upwards. I just want it to look forward, right about there. Stay upright. I think that's good. Maybe like rotation strength. Let's try that out. Dampening. I want it to be 99. Let's try this out now. That's annoying. I like that. Now let's grab it. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on a moment. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. All right. I should have thought about that. Let's go here, and we're gonna change two things. First of all, we're gonna add in, I think, a 1 second, like a 1 second transition between both. Right. Let's not keep changes. And now what we'll do is we'll actually go in here, right? And we'll make it to where that is on. So now we'll make it to where the graphics are on only when that's on. So that way the words won't be showing. Alright, here we go. Let's try out the intro scene. And next slide, I a big chunk of it finished. All I have to do now is add in the 173 sequence, which won't be very much. So let's see. I'm very happy about my menu system. Alright, let's see if it works. Everything. I'm sorry. What? What the hell? Why are you? Oh no, I know why. Let's turn that off. He's like, here, have this paper. I know you just got here, but here, take it. Just please. It's all I have. Alright. So I forgot to reset that. Okay. Let's try that again. He came off a little too eager that time. Hopefully he calmed down a little bit. He was way too happy to give me that paper. Alright. Hello. Alright, let's go. Dude, what? He was looking at me. That's really cool. I'm not gonna turn that off, but not exactly what I expected. I almost want to keep that because I really like how that glitch turned out. I'm pretty happy about that. That makes it a little janky, but I can always just get rid of it. It doesn't do any harm though, I don't think. Alright, remember to think, Bob. Will he look at me? Dude, that's why is he looking at me? That's the weirdest thing. I mean, that's cool. Not what I expected, but I don't really want to get rid of it. It's because I forgot to turn off the lookout rotator. That's why. I forgot to actually connect it to something, so he just automatically. Oh, he just thanked Bob. What happens if I stop? Will he look at me? Oh, that is cool. You know what? I can't get rid of that. I like that. That is actually really. You know what? I accidentally found. See, that's really cool. I'm gonna say it because I think it's a pretty good quote in this sense. There are no such thing as mistakes, just happy little accidents. And I'm very happy with that happy little accident. So those of you who know me in real life will know why it's such a funny thing that I said. Dude, you good? You good? Alright, let's change one last thing. And it's not that big either. We're just gonna make it non-collidable. And that will fix all the problems with the first part of the intro. And I like how he just, like, even his feet move a little bit, which is good. That's just the puppet doing it automatically, though. But that's still really cool. Alright, please stop staring at me now. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is, with a little bit of time left, actually, we're gonna save this. And what I want to do is I want to show you guys the new map, map 1, right? Not much has changed aside from the first few rooms. Can't do it via that, so we're gonna have to go in here. And I just want to show you because I'm pretty happy with it. So enable intro sequence, disable it. And so now you start off right at the door. You know, and everything just looks so much nicer, I think. I really like how it turned out. Especially the railing. I'm really happy I made that straight railing. Ah, voice crack. Okay, so then you go in here and yeah, there's that area. I think it's pretty well illuminated. So kind of the degree I want it to be. While this one's a bit darker, seeing as the room's a lot larger. Again, good. And now there's this extra room here, right? And then outside of this room, right? Because you can't open this door. If you tried, I think I already disabled it, so it will not open. Good. But what will open is this one right here. And this actually aligns really well with the map. Because remember, down there is that big test area. And the cool thing is there are there are no doors that would contradict with the continuity of the map. So I think that's pretty good. So there were 2 hallways, and there's that. So there was 1 hallway there. The other hallway probably extends to right around here. So I can easily see maybe an elevator going down or something like that, or some kind of thing. Because technically the continuity would be ruined with that door being there, right? So the elevator rooms, right, as you know, have 4 doors. And so it does maybe contradict with the map a little bit, but it doesn't intersect with it. It just kind of blocks it. Yeah, this one. So what I mean is... Okay, let's kind of zoom out here. So this is the intro area, and the map starts right there, and it goes off in this direction, right? And so specifically what you saw was it went out like this, and then it went across. And although it looks like it intersect, actually most of this is empty floor. Now the only problem I see is that maybe this door right here, if there were a room, would probably intersect unless you had, say, had an elevator. Of course, then there'd be that. So what would probably happen is it'd probably turn off in an elevator or something like that. Well, we could figure it out, but it's not too big of a problem. It's not too you probably wouldn't realize that was a continuity error unless you were really looking for it. So God forbid a reviewer of my game comes across this stream and realizes, oh shit, he messed up. Haha, your game sucks. Like, no. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. We're at 56 minutes. Actually, let's do something really quickly. I want to see what new kind of SCP stuff has been going on, because I think that would be a good way to end it. Because we only have 4 minutes left. It's not like I can really do much with that. Oh, that's pretty cool. A little quiet. Test it out. I can hear a little feedback. It's still pretty cool. I'm glad someone made that. I really like it when people upload audio. I don't use it, but it's cool that they make it to where other people can use it. So nothing new recently. I guess this is a good point to a time to point out something that's been kind of bothering me recently. Now, SCP creations have gotten a lot better with especially people making all these audio contributions. That's pretty cool. Same person? Yep, it is. And let's get past my stuff. Like, a guy made SCP-999. Some person's working on SCP-131-B and 131-A. I don't know what they actually look like. For all I know, this could be extremely inaccurate. I don't know about SCP-131. But yeah, a lot of people are making this stuff, right? And then we have this problem where there'll be a few shit posters, and so you'll find like the lamb, and it's big mouth though, right? And he titled it SCP, and it's cool. You can do that, right? I don't mind, but it gets to the point where it's like, dude, you're really mucking everything up with a bunch of stuff. Like, if someone's searching SCP, I highly doubt they're gonna be looking for a costume man, right? Now, if you made a game, right, an SCP game, and you had other SCPs in there, you really made it like an SCP game. That's cool. Now, that's creepy, but it's not really SCP, is it? Because by that logic, like, I don't know, a Siren Head is SCP, but for example, Slender Man could be SCP, Jeff the Killer could be SCP, so you have to be very careful when labeling this stuff, because you end up falsely labeling something, and so people who look for SCP, say someone's trying to find SCP Epsilon 11, right? Let's do recommended. And SCP Epsilon 11 is right here, right? And I've seen people play the game and look for SCP stuff, and they come across stuff like SCP T-Pose, SCP Mini, SCP Facility Test, SCP-1 that was okay. I mean, again, I don't know what it looks like, but it looks good to me, right? But you come across all this stuff, SCP Containment Breach, but Kirby was there, right? And so you end up with all this stuff, and it drowns out stuff like Epsilon 11, drowns out stuff like, this one was okay, it drowns out stuff like Anomaly Containment, like SCP Staircase, one that I'm still too scared to play. It drowns stuff like that out, and it doesn't help those creators. So I think that people, if you're watching this and you're one of these people, I'm just gonna ask, like, maybe try to reconsider your tagging, because it's definitely drowning out a lot of people who are putting in a bunch of work to get these things made. So with that, I'm gonna stop now, and I think Trevor Henderson is actually like an artist, isn't he? I'm kind of curious now. I'm pretty sure that was like Trevor Henderson was like the guy who made like like the original Siren Head art, a bunch of other creepy images. Yeah. Yeah, this guy, ugh. That is not something I want to see. Yeah, I'm still looking at it. Alright, let's close that. Let's turn off my phone. Yeah, so, like, that's a fair assessment, right? Like, that thing, if I saw this thing staring at outside out, but you see, that's not really SCP, right? Now, you can make it an SCP, but typically SCP is more of SCP entries. So, that's where I'm at, right? I don't mind you making creations. In fact, I want you to make creations. Anyone who likes to make stuff, please keep making it. But do keep in mind, when tagging stuff, does it belong to that community, or does it? Like, horror, cool. SCP, not really. Bendy, maybe. Trevor Henderson, honestly, with looks like that, yeah. Me trying, I don't think there are many tags that have me trying. I think that's just you. So that's even better, right? That's a cool thing. Oh, that is not something I want to see. So that's good. But I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop with all the tangents, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And ooh, what's that? Oh yeah, you leveled up. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys in stream 9, which will be finishing the complete sequence for it, right? So SCP-173 will escape in the next live stream, all that stuff, and we'll probably test out the entire game as a total and really see how it works. Huh. And I'll check this out too. Why not? Maybe you guys can check it out too. The mosaic virus, shiver, and then the shock. All right, I guess we'll go a little over an hour. I'm kind of curious what this is. I hope it's not a full game. If it is, then maybe later. Please be just like a showcase. Also, why is it I played one horror game? I played one horror game. Now people are sending me the mosaic virus. I'm not even sure what that means. I think it's just music. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, I like it. You guys should check this out, too, I suppose. I'm not gonna do the whole thing of it. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, music. So you guys can check that out on your own. I think it sounds pretty nice so far. The sound design sounds pretty good. And yeah, you guys can check that out. So I'm finally getting the stream now, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. With that, Cugsly going offline. Bye bye.